We have a
It's
ghost.
contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, we can keep it on, I guess. Oh, we cannot move through here. Okay. Oh, thank you, weird old man. So that's the copyrighted audio being removed. Okay, so that was literally a radio. That was literally a radio. Okay, good. So, examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can eventually be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau made anthology television programs. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Sorry. My English. Oh, my English. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through two punctures on the something. Woohoo! These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report. Nice. So they're actually digging into paranormal and paranatural understanding of legends, and that many people, by believing in them, actually can make them happen. Firebomb, I hope that the devil will keep you safe and is not a herniated disc or whatever other bad things we can imagine. Yeah, thank you, Firebomb. Indeed, I really hope I will not need to go for a checkup, but I will do so in case it will not cease to hurt. It's not too bad, but since there are other options, then yeah, it's better to be checked. I'll see. The other thing is that when I will go for a checkup, I will also need to prolong my 1 year long care contract with the clinic, which will be like $250. But anyway, hey, you only have one health, right? That's why I'm streaming right now, because I messed up my mental health before. So now I'm trying to be well. And Firebomb, English bad, English bad, bad English. Indeed. So that was a nice piece of information indeed. And in my crazy mind, I often thought it might be like this. Of course, this is a game, but that's an interesting concept. Like, people create their own reality. So, and it's all about the mass. So if you have enough of a mass of people believing in something, it might happen that they will start believing it so much that they, I don't know, see something, feel something odd, because the psyche really does a lot of stuff. It's interesting. Firebomb, be right back, more drinky poo. Okay, go for it. So, Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. Weird old man, yeah, mental health is super important. I fell into major depression a couple of years ago myself. Indeed, indeed. So, yep, I don't know if you have read the short piece of text that I've written under my channel, but essentially that's the reasoning behind me going into streaming. Of course, streaming can be taxing for your mental health as well, but I'm trying to keep it nice and simple. And yep, with that burnout of mine, there definitely was a fair share of depression. So I went through all that, decided to leave my previous jobs, and here I am, trying to do something I truly love. And still I am not from, you know, the area of multimedia business and marketing, showmanship, whatever. I'm still trying to learn my way around streaming and, you know, getting some nice graphics. But I think the most important thing is to get people to return and communicate, have fun. And it has been very interesting so far and very pleasurable as well. There are people returning. It's really cool. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for coming today. So, how do we go down? Are we jumping down? We are. Oh. Okay, gotta wait. Oh. Oh. Gotta recharge. I'm really hurt. I am really hurt and I'm actually dead. Damn. By the way, weird old man, I really hope that you are feeling better now, and everything is better since those years. Watch out for the grenade warning indicator. Use shift sprint to escape the blast. Damn it. Really? So far back? Okay, but everything is collected.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
This one is a toughie. Gotta wait for ammo. Shoot, 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 shoot. Let's heal up. Damn, so okay, melee is not as strong as I thought. Weird old man, yes, I'm much better now. I'm actually going back to studying next year. Applied this year as well, but the course was full. Oh, that's nice. What are you focusing on? What's the focus of the study? What field?
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our
This is odd. It's quite a kinda rough for the very beginning, and I'm almost dead actually. Is he finally dead?
Control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Okay.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
What does that mean indeed? All right. So the building has fixed itself.
You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Okay. Fast travel and outfits on this one. Okay, I only have the civilian outfit.
Please, talk to me.
And Weird Old Man, so...
Deal with the compromised agents.
Sorry, I was just waiting for the conversation to stop.
Is it safe to come out?
Yes, just a second, I'm going to reach So, Weird Old Man, video game design. I really want to work in the game industry in the future. That's great. That's really great. I hope you will achieve your dream and your goal. And Firebomb, I have been depressed all my adult life. Yeah, it tends to travel with you, depending on how your life has been going on, right? I have to admit, there always has been a bit of it inside me, of course, but it kind of culminated with all that shit happening, so it was related also to work and all the stuff. So, Firebomb, by the way, I forgot to mention that I finally bought some black tea for brewing iced tea. Each bag makes 1 liter and there's 24 bags for €2. That's completely great. And if you want it sweet, then I guess putting honey in it should be the best, and then just cooling it off. Firebomb, best of luck doing game design. I hope you will succeed, Weird Old Man. Definitely. That's so great. Okay, so there is someone here. Is there some lore that we can still grab before we go into there? We still don't have clearance. Yeah, this needs clearance 3. I think I should maybe continue with this story first. Speak with the voice on the safe room intercom.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
So they knew. They knew she's gonna be the new director.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
All right.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Okay, and what did I miss in chat? Sorry, I really tend to keep the conversation in the game going and be silent because, you know, I don't want to spoil the story. And Weird Old Man, Firebomb, thanks. I'm somewhat nervous about starting after a long time of doing pretty much nothing, but also very excited. Don't even trip, you'll do great. Definitely. Even for me, I decided to have that break to kind of, you know, recover my energy, because there was not much of it left. But during the time, well, there was a gap between when I finished my job and when I started streaming. That was at least half a year, I would say. At first, I just quit the job to relax and get my strength back. But a month after that, we got our little corgi Albus. So essentially, it was a situation where I was actually getting more tired than before because I had to take care of the little puppers. And we tried to do our best with my girlfriend, but since I was the one staying at home right now, and she definitely had to work, so it was so and so. She tried to be at home as much as she could, working from home, but the beginning was kind of rough. It's so much better now, and that half a year just flew by with us taking care of Albus, and also I had to travel back and forth for, you know, I was getting the unemployment support, so I also had to travel into a different city because I was not born in the city I currently live in. So my residence is elsewhere. Yeah, and it was a lot of stuff. So by that time, I tried to get the graphics for the stream done, just thought about how it would look like, if I would be able to use the camera or not. I am not able to use a camera now, and all that good stuff. So now we are here. About 6 months later, I guess. 7. And let's read another bit of the story, of the lore. Where is my mouse? There we go. Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the old house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detention of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or something, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Okay. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. And refer to another report for full report. Interesting. Okay, nothing else in these doors. Yep. These are shut. So we should cleanse the his corrupted agent. Weird old man. I've tried streaming a couple of times myself, but I'm still quite nervous about live performing, so I mostly stick to YouTube videos. Ah, understood. I wasn't even sure how it will work out for me. And definitely I was nervous when, or it wasn't really the same feeling when I was trying streaming for the first time, and it was that talking to an empty room. That's something what can be really taxing, really tiresome. At that point of time, I was actually just thinking about it like being a YouTube video, because essentially I'm putting my streams on YouTube, but it's just an archive. It's not like I create any highlights right now. I don't know how I would be able to process all that and find time to process those videos. Anyway, yeah, the very beginning was kind of rough. Now, even though there are just a couple of viewers, it's still better, and the interactions are so much better now. All right.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oh. Okay. His agent. Field research on his entity, his corrupted agent, confidential. Summary. The hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to the redacted file for full report. And, weird old man, so what are your favorite games to play or potentially stream?
Over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
All right. Speak with Emily. Where did he go? Where did she go? Is she still in the... Did she go inside? Nope. Oh, executive boardroom. So it's somewhere in here. Oh,
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that.
ooh.
Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So maybe we'll have to kill him, right?
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Well, now you
Why
are.
am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
So that's gotta be the hotline, right? Indeedy.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
All right. So we have quite a bit of things to read, and also I should read chat. So Firebomb, streaming isn't really for me either, although I think I'm gonna give it another try. I think I'll do guitar lessons. Yeah, that's a completely different, maybe valuable style of IRL streaming. Like trying to give lessons to people. Could be nice. Could be nice. Also, yeah, might be tough from the beginning, right? Because people will need to be engaged for going for some